Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
Forced to go back. Vieira. Ibrahimovic. Can he spark a counter here? Timber. Kessié. Kessié gets on his bike and on the move. Vieira. Now he's got space here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi. And it's Vieira. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And here's Forlan. Edmilson. It's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Messi. And it's Vieira. Hullet. Trinidad and Tobago yet to have an attempt on goal. Hullet never out of the action for... Hullet! Oh my word, that is quite something! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Trinidad and Tobago are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Desai, searching passes played there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Forlan, it's Forlan! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kessié! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivers the ball. Towering header! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Trinidad and Tobago are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Desai, always a very imposing presence. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Vieira. It's a promising position. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Diaz. Vieira. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's a key interception. Edmilson. And that interception was most necessary. Raul. Pull it. Schlotterbeck, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Raul. Diaz. Thuram gets over and intercepts.
Added time.
Now it's Forlan. Now it's Kaka. Now that looks a decent ball. He's having a hit! Fantastic from Forlan! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest. And that is indeed the final act. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Trinidad and Tobago are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Forlan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Kessié! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Edmilson. Cafu. Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi. Edmilson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. No, he's just misjudged that one.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That looks a good ball through. He's got away. Raul. Now it's Forlan. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Messi. Pull it. Nice looking ball. Kessié. Vieira. Raul. And the counter is on. Now it's Raul. And Diaz. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Timber promptly onto that, and that is that. Vieira. And it's Vieira. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Hullet. Now it's Messi. He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Diaz. And here's Raul. And he's worked it through. Oh, good climb! Harmlessly behind.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 5, Neymar. Number 21,
Trinidad and Tobago still have the cards to affect this game.
Number 18,
Vieira.
Number
Lovely
17,
pass, but can he get there?
Number 8, Mateus.
Mateus can see things others simply cannot.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Spread neatly. Lovely feet. And that's play. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Great ball chance! And now they can spring out of defence. Lopez. Fermin! Oh, he has leathered that.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Cafu. Vieira. Now it's Tonali. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Turan. Oh, what's he done? He steps in, and that's the end of that. So, what can they make of this? And it's Messi. Turns back here, probably the best option. Mateus. Vieira, always on the lookout for any signs of danger.
Trinidad and Tobago nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. I think we're just about done here. Vieira. Looking for the run. Messi, he has found the way through. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's found a way through. Well, that tackle was certainly... Oh, shooting chance! And that is quite wonderful. About as smooth as it gets. We thought they were done, but never say never. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Once described as being born offside, Filippo Inzaghi feels like the last of a dying breed, doesn't he?
Yeah, and I feel sometimes he doesn't get the credit he fully deserves, because I think he's one of the most intelligent strikers around too. His game is all about anticipation, positioning and speed over those first 3 yards.
Good old-fashioned poacher, in other words.
Exactly, and you don't score that many goals without having something extra about you.
And here's Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He'll try from distance! Oh, it's come off the upright. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Ibrahimovic. Edmilson. Bonucci calmly anticipates. No way through. And here's Ibrahimovic. And here's Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Looking for the run. He's picked his way through. Wirtz! Araujo cuts it out. Trinidad and Tobago are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. That's an imaginative pass. It's a goal kick. Cafu does really well there. He is strong. Knocks it into space. Rizal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Messi. Vieira. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's a fine interception. Wirtz. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good take. It's Neymar! Oh, he's hit the bar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Edmilson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Chouameni.
Trinidad and Tobago have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Edmilson. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's Vieira. He's a sharp little ball here. Edmilson. This is a promising build-up. It's a threatening ball. Ibrahimovic! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Vieira gets across and deals with it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That looks a good ball through. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Rizal is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. He's in a great position here. And he's straight offside. Pull it. Vieira. Pull it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, just skips past his man. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Inzaghi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No luck with that dink over the top. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we are back underway.
Trinidad and Tobago clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be, just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. Gerrard does well to get it back. And it's Messi. Vieira. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Vieira. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well read, and the danger is averted. Gerrard. And that's been intercepted. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. And this is Messi. Looking to play him in. Corinthians needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
A header! And it's hoisted clear. Quality ball. That's a little off target. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position.
He's had a shot! Smashing save, really good save that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And this is Inzaghi. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Silvestre drives forward on the overlap. And here's shapes to shoot! And no mistake! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
He has found the way through.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Played through into space. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Hullet. He's dealt with that really well.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Corinthians clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Trinidad and Tobago looking to get level. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
He's found a way through. Big chance! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Messi.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Number 18.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Great ball, takes a shot!
Number 8, Mateus. Substitutions taking place.
Hoisted in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Gerrard gets on his bike and on the move. Oh, perfectly measured that. He is through, and Cruyff! And the ball's come loose here. Forced to go back.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Collar! And he hits the net. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Kohler demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Trinidad and Tobago give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure?
But that signals the very end. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, after all of that, Jim... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Oh, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Played towards the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And it's Messi. It's a good run down the right. Rijkaard. And it's Edmilson. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gullit. Nicely spread. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So, what can they make of this? Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Lahm. Mateus. Thuram. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Quarter of an hour played. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
The first break. Hazard! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great, the sky.
And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Gullit. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good spread. Nice control. Mateus. Mateus's delivery. Casillas claims it without any fuss. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Edmilson. Ibrahimovic. It's Gullit. Steaming on goalwards. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Rijkaard. Edmilson. Mateus. Played out towards the right wing.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ibrahimovic. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Gullit. Cafu. It's Timber. And Edmilson. Good running, strong and purposeful. Messi. Edmilson. And here's Ibrahimovic. Saliba proves too strong, too smart. Over to the right flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's a sharp little ball here. Edmilson. And it's Neymar. Desai. That's an imaginative pass. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, we expected better and so did he. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Trinidad and Tobago are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Neymar. Edmilson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Mateus, and here's the chance to counter. And that was asking for too much. Rijkaard. It's Gullit. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic running with the ball. Gullit cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
It's a searching pass. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. And now the breakaway. Lahm. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. De Jong. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, super ball! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Gullit. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
El dorsal 8, el dorsal 25, Ibrahimovic, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 13, Hazard. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20.
Oh, sweet feet.
Sidon.
And this is Gullit.
El dorsal 15.
Rijkaard.
El dorsal 21. Luis Suárez.
Now it's Messi.
El dorsal
Good
27.
chance here!
El dorsal 9.
Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Seedorf. Flashes it across. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Cafu. Timber. Thuram. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And Edmilson. Pass is coming off in quick succession. Ibrahimovic! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And that's a good ball. And it's Ibrahimovic! Now it's Seedorf. Schneider is onto this, and he's managed to get free. Chance, surely! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Se va a llevar
So
a
the
cabo
manager
un
can
cambio
make a
de
change
jugadores.
for the first time in the game here. Pressing high and with purpose. Collar. Ambitious ball here.
Trinidad and Tobago really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That is very well defended. Yaya Toure can see things others simply cannot. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And it's Seedorf. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
5 minutes left on the clock. Seedorf. Oh, cracking ball. Luis Suarez! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona found the way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
And here's Ronaldinho. Toure. But that signals the very end. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. There's the header! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
England are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Pinches it off him. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Edmilson. A probing pass. Tacho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Messi. Guardiola does really well to win the ball there. De Bruyne. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Yamal. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pull it. And it's Vieira. Just eases him off the ball, and he is dashing away. Yamal! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And can he finish? And he hits the net. And they get themselves in front. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Messi. Fernandez. Oh, good spread. Yamal showing good feet. And he's there to get it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And this is Ibrahimovic. Guardiola powering forward here. De Bruyne. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's beaten the last man. Oh, well played, well played.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Cruyff. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And here's Shevchenko. Pull it. Now, what about a counter-attack? And the return pass. Yamal has found the net here, of course. Oh, that's a key interception. Trinidad and Tobago heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. It's a searching pass. Oh, delightful ball. Big chance, corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Pullet plays it short. It's a promising position, crossed into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Ed Nielsen. Shevchenko. And here's Ibrahimovic. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's an imaginative pass. Cafu gets over and intercepts. Pullet. And here's Ibrahimovic. And here's Messi. Pullet
Has been indicated.
Messi pings it. Impressive jump. He will be livid with himself. Van Dijk, and he's hit it long. So a temporary halt to the action. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Trinidad and Tobago are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. Back on the way then. Shot, surely! And it's in! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Cruyff, neatly clipped into space. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Pullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's Ibrahimovic!
Ibrahimovic made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Camavinga.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Camavinga. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko gets flagged offside. Vieira. Desai. Not the most convincing of passes. It's gone for a throw-in. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time, some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
And here's Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he welcomes it in. Now this could be a chance. There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Dembele is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, that's neat.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Schlotterbeck kept his eye on it, and he's there. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Neymar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Just no time to dwell on the ball there. This looks promising. Goes for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Dembele, who can single-handedly make a difference. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Ronaldinho. Trinidad and Tobago are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Pullet. Pullet cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Nice sequence of passes, this. And that's an excellent interception. Has a look and plays it forward. Kane receives it in a good position here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Such good technique.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Marcelo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's a shade optimistic. Rijkaard. Caicedo. That's a sharp pass. Dembele. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's running through. Driving forward. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vieira was in no mood for any of that.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And the pass is intercepted. Tries one from range. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Pullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Caicedo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's the chance to counter. Looking to play him in. Cruyff. And now the breakaway. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Neymar. Dembele. Now it's Kane.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Rijkaard. Looking tidy in possession here. Pepe. Caicedo. So, a temporary halt to the action. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
To inform you that CCTV
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Back on the way then. So the first half brought no goals. Schlotterbeck does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Kane. Hullet. Rijkaard. Can he spark a counter here? Looking for options for movement. That's Rijkaard. And a header! Superb goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Cruyff. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
It's a good spell of possession, this.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority?
It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And it's Vieira. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's made its way to him. Cruyff. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Timber calmly anticipates. Ecuador are looking to break at pace. It's a really well-measured ball. Can he get on the end of this? Tries a shot! And that's a tidy finish. Ecuador are back in business. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Number 10.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pull it. And he was alert to it. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's chosen to go back. That's destined for the flank. Ronaldinho venturing down the left. Ronaldinho. Vieira defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's picked his way through. And it is a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Ecuador are looking to go forward now. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Kane.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That's good defending, very good defending. Timber did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ibrahimovic touches it back. Schlotterbeck shifted it to the flank. Oh, good-looking ball. Out towards the flank. And this is Hullet. Oh, what a ball! Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Great ball, and he's in here. Picks out, he's having a shot! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! Again! And that's it. Trinidad and Tobago have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quick.
Goes for a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. And here's Messi. He is through here. In by Messi.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And here's the chance to counter.
Pretty robust defending.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's looking unstoppable. Gullit, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Spread to the right. Messi. And that's a throw-in. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Gullit proves just a little bit too strong. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Vieira. That's a good ball out wide. He has found the way through. Hangs it. Gets his head on it! It's in! And there is your opener. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Trinidad and Tobago very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Edmilson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Messi wants to run onto this. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Gullit. Edmilson. Vieira. And Edmilson. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That has been slung wide. Flashes it across. Now it's Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Gerrard.
Trinidad and Tobago can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Showing good feet. Played in by Gerrard. Bullet has found the net here, of course. Messi. Can he get it through? Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got away. Now it's Messi. Well, there weren't too many attacking options there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Gerrard. Gerrard. That's tidy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bullet. Oh, good spread. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Trinidad and Tobago coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Trinidad and Tobago just about ahead, 1-0 at the break.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
So right back into the action. Trinidad and Tobago leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Ibrahimovic certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Now that's well seen too. Messi. Rijkaard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Villa. Messi. Oh, and that pass just didn't quite work. Goes looking wide. Timber. A picture of focus and alertness. Can he latch on to this? And he won't reach that. Gerrard. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Pull it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he...
Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And this is Hullet. Well, now it's a race for the ball. De Gea herring after the ball here. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. Messi. He's in a great position here. And this is Gerrard. It's a good-looking delivery.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Rijkaard. Schlotterbeck.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nicely shaped ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now it's Hullet. And it's Vieira. Hullet. That is lovely. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rijkaard. And it's McAllister. Cafu demonstrating his defensive quality there. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Vieira. Hullet. Now it's Messi. Hullet. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Messi. Vieira. Conjures time and space where few can. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Trinidad and Tobago clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Gerrard. And it's Messi. Now it's Villa. And it's played forward. For Messi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Nicely spread. Hullet. McAllister. Trinidad and Tobago still ahead by the game's only goal. Edmilson. Trinidad and Tobago clearly now in lead preservation mode. And it's Vieira. Some resolute defending there. He's found a way through.
Trinidad and Tobago nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Timber calmly anticipates.
1 minute added time.
Hullet shifted it to the flank. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And that's it. Trinidad and Tobago have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Hullet voted man. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pinged towards the front line. And here's the chance to counter. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Tries to play it through. Picks out... Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Well, all I can say is that he did very well to squeeze it in near post. He didn't...
There's the shot! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Threads one in. And it's Messi. Hazard looking for the run. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Oh, perfectly measured that. Stood up well to him there. Hullet cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And he's whipped it across. Keeper has taken decisive action. Hullet. Into the channel. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, strongly challenged there. Now it's Messi. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Timber cuts out the pass. Hullet. Can he get on the end of this?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Schneider. Oh, this is a terrific run. Desai did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Played into space. Lovely bit of skill. Vieira. Oh, important interception. Mbappe. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Vieri. Oh, that was vital. That's put paid to the danger. And reclaimed it in a trice. Pull it. Now it's Messi. Great ball if he can get there. And it's Cruyff. Pull it. Real chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. He has a look up. Chance! Oh, crossbar! Vieri. Oh, they could break here. Hazard has it out wide and in space. He's found a way through. And here's Vieri. Vieri! Superb goal! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish.
And that is all they have time for. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So, into the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Messi. Messi running with intent. Great vision. Timber deals with that comfortably. Not the most accurate pass. Schneider. And it's Messi. And this is Vieri. And that's an excellent interception. Pullet looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Vieira. Edmilson. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. Pullet. And it's hoisted clear. Goes for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Trinidad and Tobago have their second corner now. Cleared without hesitation. Ecuador appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Messi. Pull it. That's a fabulous ball. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pull it. Vieira. Edmilson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Pull it. And here's Vieira.
Such good technique.
He's picked his way through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Well read, and the danger is averted. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep...
Shoots! And that's a sharp finish. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. So again, we have parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Nicely spread. Now it's Mbappe, and it's Hakimi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He is through here. And that is headed for the middle.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Cruyff. And he's well positioned here, looking for options for movement. And he thumps it clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. And he's quick to return it. Aimed beyond the defence. Tries to pass it through. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team.
Cruyff! Vieira. And this is Hullet. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is Hullet. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he's quick to get rid.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, what? And the shot! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Well, the correct option was taken in the circumstances. The correct execution wasn't.
Cambio en Ecuador. Número 7.
The message is simple. Defend
21.
this with your lives.
Número 32. Entran
It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
26. Número 18. Número 9. Cambio. Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
And there goes the final whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
I've looked at this team sheet, Peter, and I'll tell you who the manager's first name was. Philip Koku. He's got to be first pick because he's
It's Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. And here's Ibrahimovic. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. Can he finish? What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So, a breakthrough already. What's going wide left? Oh, that's a key interception. Ronaldinho. Great vision. He has a look up. And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vieira. That has been slung wide. Showing great feet there. Neymar, he's picked his way through. And that has put a halt to things. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's destined for the flank. Forwards and with intent. Can he get on the end of this? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's having a good look here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. He's on it, can he get away? And this is Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Cruyff proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pulls it back. Header! Modric can see things others simply cannot. Trinidad and Tobago leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Stam did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Cruyff. And it's Modric. Oh, what a ball! Ronaldo finds himself offside. Timber. Thuram. And it's Vieira. Timber. Played out to the left flank. Neymar might just make this. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Ronaldinho, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And he's in on goal. Oh, he's been flattened there. And he's heaved it away. Referee has just said play on. He's looking wide. Neymar picks it up out wide. Plays a sharp little ball here. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ronaldinho. Now there's a fine ball. Pull it. That's Vieira.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Neymar. And it's Gullit. Ronaldinho. Modric. And here's Cruyff. Cristiano Ronaldo. Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Gullit threads one in. That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Trinidad and Tobago up by one goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Trinidad and Tobago just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So, into the second half.
Trinidad and Tobago can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Throw in. And it's Gullit. Another throw-in. Cafu. And here's Gullit. It's a good spell of possession, this. And here's Gullit. That's a sharp pass. Ronaldinho is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
It's a promising position. Stam, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ronaldinho. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that pass just didn't quite work. Modric! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's found a way through. And this is Gullit. Decent chance! And he hits the net. Into the lead once more. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Trinidad and Tobago leading now.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing. Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Trinidad and Tobago have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's got away. Oh, the ball's run loose here. He won't be happy with that one. Lovely, now then. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ronaldinho. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Well, plenty of early set pieces here. And Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And it's Neymar. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, no joy this time.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Suarez. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
So we have movement on
Neymar.
both benches.
Number 9, Ibrahimovic. Number 21, Gullit. Number 3, Vieira. Number 23,
Cafu.
Messi.
And it's
Coming on
Ronaldinho.
the field, number
Rijkaard.
17.
And that interception
Johan
was most
Number
necessary.
18,
That was well played,
Jan
well
Koeman.
stopped.
Number 22, Gerrard. Number 10, Rijkaard. Number 18,
Knocks it into space.
Ronaldinho.
And the
Substitution in
assistant
progress.
referee rightly gives him offside. Thuram is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Trinidad and Tobago, moments now away from seeing this one out. Gerrard. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, this looks sharp. It's a really well-measured ball.
There will be 3 minutes.
Well, now here's a good
time.
battle, bicep to bicep. Could go all the way here. Now that's a lovely exchange. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. The final seconds now. Right card is there, and he can pick it up. Tries to pass it through. Stam. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Edmilson. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's Adriano! Adriano! Oh, just look at it!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. Valencia with the corner, they're first. the most accurate pass. Hazard will not want to lose out here. Hazard! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Desai. Adriano. And it's Edmilson. It's Cruyff. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Gullit stood his ground strongly. Now this could be a chance. Desai cuts out the pass. Looking to play him in. Decent chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Guardiola makes a dash for it. Now it's Ronaldinho. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Defending of the desperate variety. Adriano. Now it's Pelé. And here's Ibrahimovic. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Goes for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the counter is on. And it's Gullit. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
30 minutes gone. Cafu, searching pass he's played there. Vieira. Now it's Pelé. And it's Guardiola. Nice looking ball. Chips it through. Vieira. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Pelé. Ronaldinho. Can he finish? And again, he is at his elastic best. And he's forced to go back. That's a cute ball. Cruyff wants to run onto this. And that is going out for a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, that's a key interception. Thuram cuts it out. Edmilson. Now it's Gullit.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. That ball looks a good one. It's a promising position. He's rising! It's a loose ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Trinidad and Tobago trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Oh, great leap! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Roberto Carlos producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, that was vital. The pass has gone astray. Shoots! He's delivered all right! That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Threads one in. Oh, look at the space here. And the finish! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Substitution on the field. Number
It's their
13,
second corner of the game.
Cafu. Coming on the field is number 10.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Timber clears. Vieira. Timber. Messi being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Can he stop it going out?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Trinidad and Tobago still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Ronaldinho. Can he get it through? Timber promptly onto that, and that is that. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's got away, looking for the far post. And that's the keeper's ball. Pele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira. Timber.
There they go, hunting again.
Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment. Timber calmly anticipates. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Hullet. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Valencia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Edmilson. It's run loose here. He's a sharp little ball here. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Guardiola. Big chance! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Ronaldinho really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So we have movement on
Gullit.
both benches.
Number 17, Johan Cruyff. Number 23, Messi.
Ronaldinho
Number 9, Ibrahimovic.
tries to play it through.
Coming on the field,
He is through
Oh,
here.
great feat, that.
Mateus. Number 5, Neymar. Number
Trinidad and
18,
Tobago are
Ronaldinho.
running out of time
Number
and out of
6,
options.
Well, whatever it is,
Mackay.
Peter, it
Substitution.
needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Pass somewhat off target. He's and the shots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Tries a shot! And that is doing no harm at all. Edmilson is someone so often referred to as the
There will be
defender's
3
defender.
minutes at a time.
Ambitious ball here. That's a nicely shaped ball. Timber. Edmilson. Ronaldinho. Looking for the run. And that is that. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Well, for me, Jim, this one was always going to be about just one man. Always has been, always will be.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, guy seemingly unbound by normal human limits.
Nothing is impossible, or perhaps it should be impossible as nothing.
Precisely. So to all that are with us, welcome to Zlatan. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice interception, well timed. Long ball upfield. Spread to the right. Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Ibrahimovic clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now, can they get him away?
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Desai cuts out the pass.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Shot could... It's Son Heung-min! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bale with the short one. And this is Son Heung-min! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Corner number 2 then. Can he get on the end of this? And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game. Trinidad and Tobago are looking to go forward now. Ambitious ball here. And this is Messi. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's won! There's the shot! And he's done it! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Trinidad and Tobago are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mbappe! He's cut it out. That's a smartly directed ball. And it's Son Heung-min. Bullet, renowned for his long-range shooting. Tries to play it through. Messi receives it in a wide position. Now it's Bullet. And it's been played through. He is through here! That has not gone well. And here's Messi. He's had it taken off him. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Pelé showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And if you have just joined us, and it's been given away. He's got away. Tries a shot! And that's a sharp finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A horrible blip, a moment they could well have done without.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Timber. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Oh, this is Mbappe! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Mbappe just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Messi. Yeah. And he's picked it up out wide. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Maldini.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo
Looking to
reglamentario.
pass their way up the pitch. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that was struck with genuine force. And it's half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Trinidad and Tobago are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. The second half is up and running. Son Heung-min. Bullet can be a real threat inside the box. Vieira. And it's Edmilson. Dink through. And that is expertly dealt with. Shifted upfield. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Bullet. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Pelé. Real chance! Colombia get their fourth corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking to play him in. Colombia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And here's Hullet. Pelé. And now the breakaway. Desai spots it and intercepts. And it's Hullet. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Vieira has got himself a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Thuram knocks it out wide. Well read, nice interception. Mbappe always looking for that half a chance. Son Heung-min. Deftly away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bullet. Vieira. He's gone forward. And it's Ibrahimovic. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
There they go, hunting again.
Pelé. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's in a great position here. The ball goes, bullish header! Goal! Colombia! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Pelé plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now there's a fine ball. Yep, it's a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Desai did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he get it through? Vieira. And it's Hullet.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Out towards the flank. Ibrahimovic. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Bale, and he's managed to get free.
Cambio en Colombia. Número 8, número 5, número 10, número 9, número 7.
He wasn't going to be fooled.
Entran número 22.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Número 21, número 20. Se
Cruyff.
está realizando un cambio.
And it's Bale. Mateus. Collar is onto this. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Collar. Gerrard. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Mateus. And it's Ed Nielsen. Bale was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Shot a goal! And that's a good finish. Deep into injury time! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact.
Oh, what a collar! They want to be quick to recover this. So that's it. It is all over. Trinidad and Tobago did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away.